Hi, I am really new to this. I don't like posting videos or making videos. It's just not my thing. But there's something that's been weighing heavily on me lately, and that is something that nobody really talks about, and that's the aftermath of divorce. I'm talking years later. I have been divorced for over 10 years now, probably like 14, I don't even know. So that ship has sailed. I'm not saying that I regret it. Um, it would never work out with him and I again. It's not even a thought. That's not what this is. It's not about my regret of divorcing my ex-husband of 19 years. Okay? What nobody tells you is the detriment it causes to the entire family dynamic, not just your immediate family. If you have kids, of course, yeah, it's going to affect them, but it's going to affect the entire family dynamic. For me, I was the oldest of seven, or I'm sorry, I am the oldest of five, not seven. And we were the house where everybody went to. And after my divorce, all of that was destroyed, right? So my extended family, close family, my friends, everything changes. You can no longer have the same friends, okay? Now, it's been, like I said, over 10 years. My children are now young adults, but it's still, I see what it's done to them. And what I want to tell you is, if you're about to get a divorce and you can fix things, just do it. Because, and this is not everybody, right? There's some instances where you should not stay in a marriage if there's, any kind of abuse going on. That was not the case in my instance, okay? I'm talking about, there's times where we've grown apart. I don't know you anymore. We're both living separate lives. Things like that. Those are things that can be easily fixed. Because I'm going to tell you something that I think goes really unsaid is, you're going to get a divorce and then you're going to meet somebody else, right? So now you've got this new person, and you've got a blended family. They might have children, they may not have children. That brings on other problems. You go in with the best of intentions of, yes, of course I'm going to accept somebody else's kids and what have not, but it's not that simple. um I wish I had done it differently. I wish somebody would have had this talk with me, you know because I probably would have listened and things would have turned out different, you know? And like I said, I would never want to get back with my ex-husband. He has moved on. I have moved on. But my kids, I don't think they've moved on. And I don't think they ever truly do. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. It's so hot out here. I'm in Wisconsin, and it's horrible. But anyhow, it's just very humid. Um, but it really does wreck your life in so many ways. And I think it's important that we start talking about it. And, because I see all these TikTok videos of all these people getting divorced now. It's not a joke, guys. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's not the hurt that you put your children through, your family, yourself, when it was all probably unnecessary. Sometimes we fight over the littlest things to where we don't even know what we're fighting about anymore. And if it's things like that, those are things that can be fixed. It just, I just wish people would talk about it more. You know, if you have any questions or any comments or anything like that, tell me what you think. I'm curious. I had only one person ever ask me, do you regret getting a divorce? I had never been asked that question. Just, are you glad you got a divorce? And it's like, yeah, heck yeah, you know. And by that time I had already been divorced for about 5 years, I believe. And he said, basically, he says, isn't it a shame that you could have fixed something? Because basically what he said is, you're gonna go from one person, same shit, different day, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Okay, because you have to get used to a new person. What if that person doesn't, you know, love your kids, or your kids don't like that person? There's so many things. And you guys, if there's any, you know, any suggestions you have for people, comment down below. I'm just curious as to how many people are in this situation right now, or about to get a divorce, and you're unsure. Is it really worth it? Like I said, I want to reiterate, if you're not in an abusive relationship, I want to make that clear, because you should never ever stay if you're in any kind of abusive relationship, okay? But anyhow, thank you guys, and I hope to see you again soon. But please comment down below, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you.